Welcome back, everybody, to the Doom Zero 100% walkthrough on the Ultraviolence difficulty for the PC, played through GZDoom. I'm BigMacDavis, and this is Map24 Booster Hub. Alright, here we go. Pistol start. Okay, so let's drop down the shaft. And we come to a chain gunner that we have to pistol to death. Sometimes, yeah, he will get his shots off, but we have a medikit and a backpack. Oh my goodness, look at this wide open area with no enemies yet. We'll grab our shotgun, the chain gun bullets, and this teleporter is not active yet because the flashing lights aren't on the floor. So we'll follow the flashing lights and they take us to a switch that will activate the teleporter. But first, let's use the flashing lights to get up to a secret area, which is a rocket launcher. But if we keep going around to the other side of this large area, we do come across another secret area with a plasma gun and a bunch of energy cell packs, so take them both. Not a bunch, both. There we go. So now what we can do is shoot that switch that we saw, which will activate the teleporter, but also spawn in a bunch of imps. So what I do is this. I shoot the switch and run back up to the secret area and go back around to where I actually grab the plasma gun while shooting a bunch of imps along the way on the upper ledge. Just short, quick bursts of the plasma gun will take care of them. And eventually we'll drop down into this little pit here, snipe off the remainder of the imps on the upper ledges, and then just wait for a couple of seconds right here, because on the bottom level, it's easy to snipe off all the imps. Usually they're more gathered up than this. I don't know what happened. Oh well, they're all dead. So now we can take the teleporter. We'll gun down the chain gunner and immediately chain gun down the two alpha souls. Oh yes. So yeah, this is the booster hub. This is why the map is called what it is. We see the exit door behind some satyr pillars. We'll have to lower those to get to the exit. The next thing to note is the super shotgun, which we are going to grab after killing the enemies on the left, including a chain gunner. So we'll grab the super shotgun. Now the next thing we're going to do is not explore the left or right just yet. Let's find the room that has the armor up above, but the stim packs on the left. This does take us to a dead end with an arachnotron and some lion pillars and a alpha soul, but also takes us to some rockets, which are very handy this early in the map. So we will grab those, and we'll have to lower the lion pillars later on. Now we can go back to where the super shotgun was, and we'll actually come through these bars on the other side, and you'll see how we do it. But on the left, we will get the energy cell pack. And then we'll face the bars and go to the right. Now, one note about this room coming up. We will snipe off the guys that we see here and enter the room. But we won't go any further than this, because let's go back to the booster hub and take care of a pain-in-the-ass elemental. I can't tell you just how satisfying that is. To have the pain in the ass elemental up against the wall, while I just barrage him with my plasma. Ooh. So animalistic and primal. Now let's go back to the right of the bars and explore more of the room. Pick up the energy cell pack. It's the major item in this room. And then we come to this skull door that we can open up to reveal a sweetness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, is the sweetness gonna get squished just for me? It is! Yay! We squished the tomato! Yes! Haha, this is the Cacodemon Cannery, where we can some cacodemons. Now through here is a secret area, but it's blocked off by a pillar, so we will come back to it later. And we'll go through the main door and just shoot a bunch of enemies. And we'll flip the switch, which will open up a new area. Now at the top of the stairs is an archvile, but because of where our health is right now, we don't want him to light Daddy on fire. So we'll light him on fire with our wonderful plasma gun. And then we'll just peekaboo shoot the Arachnotron to death. We'll grab the rocket launcher. Now, one note here about this area. That is not a switch. That is a wall that will automatically open up. So what I do is I approach it and then back up and try. There we go. Sometimes it takes longer than that, but if you back up, the enemies will have a hard time hitting you, and they will inevitably infight. Who will win? Place your bets. The Baron of Hell, I have never seen one, but he came close. Watch out for the Revenants. We'll just tickle them with some plasma. Grab the energy cell pack. It is the major item here. Now here's the Satyr switch. Here's the Gargoyle switch. We have not seen the Gargoyle pillars yet, but we will press it anyway to open up those pillars. Now through here are a couple of Hell Knights that have opened up. We'll let them come to us. So as not to waste any rockets or plasma just yet. Gather up their items in their cubbyhole. And now, with the Gargoyle switch flipped, let's find the area with the armor up above and the open area on the left. And let's go through. And we'll systematically, slowly but surely, take care of all the enemies in this area. The Alpha Souls are trapped, but the Gunners will come for you. Well, except one Alpha Soul is loose. We will get the supercharge up there shortly. I'll show you how we get it. Now out here, we won't go up the stairs just yet. Let's go to the right and just continue sniping enemies. Tons of gunners all around. And if you don't go slow, like I'm doing, you'll actually get sniped to death, which is never a good thing. But eventually, as is Doom Guy's destiny, every demon will be dead eventually. That is his destiny. It's the Doom Guy Doom Destiny, the Triple D. So now we will go up the stairs in the center, but be careful of 4 revenants that will open up. So we'll just plasma and then rocket them down. And if you want to, you can use the super shotgun. Wow, he took almost no damage from all those. Now up here is a bunch of items, a bunch of rockets, so grab your fill. And this is where the gargoyle pillars were, but they're now open, allowing us to get to the shotgun shells over there. But before we do that, there are 2 things we have to do, and that is open the wall to the supercharge, which is a secret, by the way. And then, curiously enough, we're going to backtrack to the booster hub, because we got a special surprise. I wonder if I can just use the super shotgun. On the left side is an archvile. There we go. And a berserk pack from where he came from. So now let's go back up the stairs and jump to the shotgun shells. Now here what I do is I use the rockets on the couple of barons. We'll come to the area on the left shortly. In fact, right now. Now we're trapped down here with a couple of alpha souls, but this lion switch will not only allow us to get out of here, but also lower down the lion pillars that we saw earlier. And this is a secret area with a radiation suit and the MegaArmor. Now we'll climb the stairs and we'll actually shoot the skull switch to open up a secret area that I will get to later. For now, we will just continue on. Now watch out, we want to tickle some more revenants. And grab their rockets from whence they came. Now when we jump down, we have 3 revenants that will come for us, so you know the drill. But once 1 or 2 of them are dead, you can easily just use the super shotgun on them. And there's also an arachnotron on the right. Now if we didn't backtrack like you saw me do, and I actually killed the archvile here, you would have him to deal with as well with the 3 revenants and the arachnotron. So it's better to take them out the way I did, systematically like that. Let's backtrack to this area we already explored and go left, and this has opened up. Now, when you walk in, it looks like you're trapped, but you're not. This is just a fake wall. Keep this in mind. As we alert a cyber demon, let's escape and let him come down the corridor to us. He won't be able to get into this room, but our goal is to make him go on the right. And then we'll run to the invulnerability on the left and the BFG on the right. And that allows us to easily take him down with a couple BFG shots, maybe 3. And we'll grab more plasma as well. Very dangerous area, even with these tactics. Getting to that invuln is the key, and you have to lure him to one side. So anyway, now we are ready to go back to the area with the armor up above and the stim packs on the left because the lion pillars have opened up. We can't flip the yellow switch just yet, so we'll take the teleporter. This is a really cool area. Look at all the skulls all around and the blood. It's like we're making grape juice, but not really grape juice. Pretty simple area. We'll just go through and gun down all the enemies. This is a really cool area. I like the mound of skulls with the shish kebab of heads at the top. Gather up all the rockets as well. You could use your Berserk pack as well, but I find it just faster and easier to just use the super shotgun since I have so many shells. And again, shish kebab of heads at the top. We'll grab the first box of rockets, gun down the Spectre. Now let's be ready with our plasma gun at the second box. For a bunch of revenants, not only here, but also deeper in the tunnel. As long as you get the edge on them, they should go down quick. And we'll grab the yellow skull key. Now when you do that, we have to walk back. Make sure to grab the big energy cell pack. We have to walk back the way we came, but new areas have now opened up. I'll show you the best ways to get back. So, the first spot is going to be when you notice an Arachnotron far off. Stay back far enough to gun him down, as well as the second one behind him. Because on the right is a Manculus. And where they came from is a box of rockets. Now, the hardest part is going to be this next turn with an Archvile. Just use this large area here as your hold point as you continue to shoot him down. You want to shoot many rockets as quickly as possible right at him. But that's it, we made it to the yellow switch. So, this will open up when we press the yellow switch, and we want to be very quick with our rockets. And we'll hide for a bit. And then we'll use more rockets on the many, many Alpha Souls. Holy moly, look at the corpses. Now when you drop in here, you won't be able to get back out just yet. Which means we are trapped with the enemies, or rather, let me refresh. They are trapped with me, is a more accurate way of putting it. I had to check my mic to make sure my audio was recording, and yes it was. That would be tragic if it wasn't. Anyways, let's shoot the switch to open up the Baron face. Now what I do, this is a very difficult area. When you approach this, it will open up and the window will open up as well with a bunch of enemies. So what I do is I approach the big wall, back up, and then just gun down the Hell Knights as quickly as possible, if you can. So as to not get the enemies to shoot you from the window, because they're more interested now in the Alpha Souls up there. But we'll get the Losties. Whoa! That really hurt. That was a bunch of Alpha Soul detonations. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit the Caco. Hit the tomato. Well, it gave me 169. I'm happy. Now, if you just tap your chain gun fire button, you'll be able to kill the enemies over there easily. So now let's head through where the Hell Knights came from, but let's have our rocket launcher ready. Sometimes and sometimes not, you'll wake up an Archvile due to splash damage, and when that happens, that's a wondrous thing. We'll just kill the enemies in the little nooks here, You notice this does not have red eyes. So we'll grab the MegaArmor and back up. We will be to that area with the Cacodemon later. Ow. Ruined my 169. I'm not happy about that. Kill the Mancubus. Kill the Alpha Souls. Kill the Zombie Man. It is so typical of Doom, but it is fun to do this. Eventually, we do come up to where the Cacodemon is, and that MegaArmor's secret. Now this part, with the box of rockets. Let's have our BFG ready when we grab it because of some specters that will come for us. Now from here, we will shoot through the little window at the lava, and that will open up the pillar that we saw earlier in the Cacodemon's secret area, the one that we squished with the door. We'll be back to there later. Now what I do, these pillars can't lower, and you're trapped in here, but the Satyr switch will unlock them. But it will also open up enemies, so I press it and run. And then from here, you can actually take care of all the enemies rather nicely. They won't be able to shoot you very well. Now on the left, where the two Revenants were, you can actually go up to where they were and get some items. But then we can run over the Satyr switch to the other side and magically run through the bars to get a Megasphere. Now we'll continue on, and there is an Archvile on the left, guarded by a bunch of specters. Just keep laying waste to the specters and eventually he'll die. Now where he came from is a secret computer area map. And now what we can do is go back into the green area again and go right through the squished Cacodemon area. Now we don't have a radiation suit, but it's okay. All the enemies are dead. We'll just race down, grab the secret, not that this ammo is needed anymore. And that's it. We are done. Let's go through the Satyr pillars and flip the switch. That was Booster Hub. Oh man, what a fantastic map. One of my favorites in the series, actually. It reminds me a lot of, like, Refueling Base and Tricks and Traps, in a sense, with the 4 areas you can go, just like in Tricks and Traps, with the many different areas you can go at the start. But there's a finite amount of areas you can visit, and at the start, you definitely want to get your weapons early. You want to get the rocket launcher, the plasma gun, and the super shotgun, and then make a pit stop to get those rockets where the Arachnotron was and the Lion Pillar. But aside from that, this map then becomes pretty easy once you get the BFG 9000, but it comes at a big cost with the Cyber Demon. He's probably the biggest menace you will face in this map. But if you lure him away from the Invulnerability sphere and have him go to one side or the other, you can race past him and get the Invulnerability sphere. The next toughest spot is probably the area that had those Hell Knights that opened up and the Cacodemons on the right side in the window. That's probably the next toughest spot. Other than that, this map is pretty good, I have to say. So next time, we will be in Abandoned Compound. Map 25 is next, and we're already starting off with a bang. but we'll do that from a pistol start next time. So until then, I'm BigMacDavis here, and thank you for enjoying my videos, everybody. And I will see you guys in Abandoned Compound of Doom Zero, the 100% walkthrough. So take care, everybody. I'll see you then.